Jeepneys have been in operation in the Philippines for nearly 80 years now. Not surprisingly, these vehicles have become an institution and are practically synonymous with the country, serving as a cultural icon and symbol of ingenuity. However, these vehicles are based on a nearly 80-year-old design. Jeepneys were originally adapted from World War II Willys general purpose vehicles, GPs or Jeeps, left by the American military during their occupation of the country. It is derived from a portmanteau of the words Jeep and Jitney, vehicle that carries passengers, hence the name. After the war, with much of the country in shambles and ruin, enterprising Filipinos modified these vehicles to carry passengers and serve as multiple transportation, charging a small fare for a specified route. The jeepney has been in service in the country since the 1940s, and while many are no longer built from original Willys Jeeps, the design has endured, with their chassis, body, and components adapted from different surplus truck parts. Its body panels are made from stainless steel, often embellished with decorations, murals, and the signature horses on the hood and visor and crown over the windshield. Today, you might see a series of horn ornaments. The only changes since the 40s have been lengthening the vehicle to accommodate more passengers and more complicated decorations, which make them more beautiful. However, little else was done to make them more efficient, safer, or even more comfortable for passengers. In addition, these jeepneys are run on individual franchises, one jeepney, one franchise, that make them difficult to regulate and control. Now, this is the opinion of very few people in the government, and the opinions of those that they have an effect on. What they're not saying, and they don't say, is that this is the most common form of transportation in the Philippines, and it is a very affordable price. When we make the jeepneys more in control, when we regulate and control them more, then the price goes up, and then that's when we have trouble in the Philippines. So that's the pushback. As part of the government's plan to provide better public transport, a new program was launched to design and mandate the replacements, called the Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program, which is not really getting off the ground. It is a program that involves several phases, from phasing out old vehicles that no longer are roadworthy and emissions compliant, to scrutinizing and reorganizing routes, franchises, and roles of the vehicles involved, to introducing new systems and standards for vehicles that will serve the public. It was hoped to be implemented nationwide by 2020. Now, I don't know whose idea this is or who's going along with it, but they're trying to do too much too soon. It doesn't make sense that they have this whole elaborate scheme to change all the public vehicles and the way they're owned. So let me know what you think in the comments, guys, and we'll be back with this again soon. Thank you for watching. People are dying every day. Those were normal numbers. Yes, it was true, but they were normal numbers. Well, no one ever died from COVID, so now more people are dying from COVID than ever before. That's true. It doesn't make it a pandemic.